Welcome, young historians. Today we have an exciting episode of Roman history brought to you by CuddlesNYC. We're diving headfirst into the thrilling world of Roman history, starting with one of the most iconic landmarks of ancient Rome, the Colosseum. The Colosseum, also known as the Flavian Amphitheater, was a jaw-dropping creation of its time. It's located right in the heart of Rome, and it's something you have to see to believe. First things first, let's talk about its size. The Colosseum was huge. Imagine a modern sports stadium like the ones where you might watch a big game or concert. Now the Colosseum was even bigger. It could hold up to 80,000 spectators. That's like fitting the entire population of a small city inside. So when was this colossal marvel built? Well, it was constructed around 80 AD. Can you believe it's over 1,900 years old? The Colosseum was commissioned by the Flavian emperors who ruled Rome at that time. It was a gift to the people of Rome and a symbol of their power and generosity. Now here's where it gets really exciting. The Colosseum wasn't just a giant stadium for sports events. It was like an entertainment center on steroids. Gladiator battles were the real deal. Brave fighters, known as gladiators, would face off against each other, or even wild animals, in epic battles for the amusement of the Roman citizens. Some gladiators were soldiers captured from other tribes, while others were volunteers. These battles were very intense and could unfortunately be a matter of life and death. Did you know that sometimes, if a gladiator fought well, the audience could vote to spare their life? That's right, it was like a live-action drama with the crowd deciding the ending. The Colosseum also hosted mock sea battles with water-filled arenas and even exotic animal hunts. It was a place where the Romans could escape their daily lives and experience thrilling spectacles. The Colosseum has left an indelible mark on history and is a testament to Roman engineering and culture. It's a place where thousands of years of history come to life. But our Roman adventure doesn't end here. Next, we're going to take a refreshing dive into the world of Roman baths. All right, young explorers, we've had an epic time learning about the Colosseum, but now it's time to wash off the dust of the arena and dive into something a bit more relaxing. We're taking you to a place where ancient Romans not only got clean, but also built a sense of community and relaxation: Roman baths. Roman baths were an integral part of Roman society. They were more than just places to wash up. They were social hubs and recreational centers where people gathered to unwind and chat. Let's explore the different parts of a Roman bath complex. The first stop was the caldarium, which was the hot bath. Picture it like a sauna, a warm, steamy room where people would work up a good sweat. It was perfect for relaxing tired muscles and opening up those pores. Next up, we have the tepidarium, the warm bath. It was like the Goldilocks of baths, not too hot and not too cold, just right. People would hang out here, chat with friends, and soak in the warm water. And finally, there was the frigidarium, the cold bath. Imagine jumping into a cool, refreshing pool after being in the hot and warm baths. It was a real pick-me-up, like a splash of cold water in the face. Now, the fascinating thing about Roman baths was that they weren't just about cleanliness. They were like social clubs. People from all walks of life, rich and poor, would come to bathe, socialize, and discuss the latest news or gossip. The baths were often beautifully decorated with mosaics and artwork, making them not only places to get clean, but also places to appreciate beauty. And of course, there were snack bars and even exercise areas. So it was truly a one-stop shop for relaxation and entertainment. So there you have it. Roman baths were more than just a place to wash up. They were a cornerstone of Roman culture and society. Our Roman journey continues. In the next segment, we'll uncover the secrets of Roman numerals and how they've left their mark on our world. All right, young adventurers, we've had our fun in the Roman baths, and now it's time to dive into a different side of Roman culture: Roman numerals. These unique symbols have been around for centuries, and guess what? They're still influencing our world today. Roman numerals may seem a bit puzzling at first, but don't worry, we're here to help you unravel the mystery. Roman numerals are a system of numerical notations that ancient Romans used instead of our modern Arabic numerals. Roman numerals are made up of just 7 symbols: I, V, X, L, C, D, and M. Each symbol has a specific value, and you can create numbers by combining them. It's like a secret code the Romans used. Let's start with the basics. I stands for 1, V is 5, X represents 10, L equals 50, C is 100, D stands for 500, and M is 1000. To make a number, you simply add or subtract these symbols. For instance, 2 is 2, IV is 4 and Ings is 9. Now you might be wondering, why are Roman numerals important today? Well, they're like hidden treasures in our world. Have you ever seen Roman numerals on a clock face? You know, those numbers on a clock that tell you the time? They use Roman numerals. Instead of 1, 2, 3, and so on, you'll see I, 2, 3, and so forth. But that's not all. Roman numerals make appearances in movie credits, like at the beginning of films or in the chapters of a book. They're used to give things a classic and timeless feel. Even some fancy buildings use Roman numerals on their cornerstones. So, Roman numerals aren't just an ancient relic, they're still a part of our world today, hiding in plain sight. You've unlocked the secrets of Roman numerals. They may look tricky, but with a bit of practice, you'll be reading them like a pro. Our Roman adventure continues, so don't go away. In the next segment, we'll explore the fascinating world of Roman engineering and aqueducts. All right, young history enthusiasts, you've cracked the code of Roman numerals, and now we're diving deep into the genius of Roman engineering. These incredible aqueducts were like the ancient world's superhighways for water. Let's explore the marvels of Roman aqueducts. But first, what are aqueducts? Well, think of them as water highways. Aqueducts were massive systems of channels, pipes, and arches designed to transport clean, fresh water from one place to another. Why did the Romans build these extraordinary structures, you ask? Well, in ancient times, access to clean water was crucial for cities and settlements. Aqueducts allowed Romans to bring fresh water from distant sources, like mountains or springs, right into the heart of their cities. Now let's journey to different parts of the world to see some of these remarkable aqueducts for ourselves. Our first stop is the Pont de Gard in France. It's like the ancient Roman aqueduct version of a giant puzzle made from massive stone blocks. This aqueduct stands tall, carrying water gracefully over the river garden. The Romans created a work of art that's still standing strong today. Now hop on over to Turkey and you'll find the Valens Aqueduct. This incredible structure in Istanbul used to bring water into the city. It's a true testament to Roman engineering, with its grand arches towering over the city skyline. But our journey doesn't end there. In the United Kingdom, we have Hadrian's Wall. While it's not an aqueduct, it's a massive Roman engineering marvel. Hadrian's Wall marked the northern border of Roman Britain, and it shows just how ambitious Roman engineering projects could be. These aqueducts and structures, spread across Europe, Turkey, and the UK, are like the ancient highways of water and testaments to the ingenuity and engineering skills of the Romans. The scope and scale of these marvels were awe-inspiring. What an incredible journey through Roman history, my fellow young explorers. We've covered a lot of ground in our quest to discover the marvels of ancient Rome. We began by stepping into the colossal arena of the Colosseum, where gladiators faced off and epic events unfolded. Then we took a relaxing dip in the world of Roman baths, not just for hygiene, but as vibrant social and recreational centers. We cracked the Roman numeral code and discovered that these ancient symbols still sneak into our modern world today. And finally, we marveled at the engineering feats of Roman aqueducts like the Pont de Gard, Valens Aqueduct, and even ventured to Hadrian's Wall. But remember, our Roman adventure doesn't have to end here. Roman history is vast and full of fascinating stories. You can explore further by reading books like The Story of the Romans by H.A. Gerber or Ancient Rome, an interactive history adventure by Rachel Hennell. And don't forget to visit your local libraries, museums, or websites dedicated to Roman history to keep the adventure alive. Thank you for joining us on this educational journey through the wonders of ancient Rome. If you enjoyed the video and learned something new, please give us a big thumbs up, leave a comment to let us know your favorite part, and share this video with your friends and family. Stay curious, keep exploring, and always remember, history is a treasure trove of amazing stories waiting to be discovered. We'll see you in the next episode. Until then, happy exploring!